All right. Hello. I know this is kind of weird, you guys. Mad Dog Mountain Arts pee video. You're probably slanted. So this is my pee cage. Peas are one of the things that pee cage with a capital P, pee cage, right? You could even name your kid that if you wanted to. Hey, let's get a dog and call it pee cage. No? Cool Dog. Yeah, I like Cool Dog. That's a name. That's a good one. All right, so you guys, I do have more out at the river with the rocks videos coming up. More explanation videos. I just been bogged down by like daily life. You're not? Probably put them all in your worm hotel. Wolf made a worm hotel yesterday. Oh my god. Not yet. They're hiding. Kale. This like Russian kale that I ordered from that Baker Creek online. I don't even like kale, but I could be eating kale all year. All year. It just comes up on its own. It comes back every year. I don't know. Maybe I will start eating it for like health reasons, health benefits. So, but in other news this week, besides how stressful this week has been for me, I've had a lot of luck on Facebook Marketplace locally selling my stuff. So thanks very much, locals. I appreciate you guys a lot. And the cool thing is, like, you know how you like live in a small town, but you like don't really like know everybody, which is weird because it's only like a couple thousand people, but yeah. I'm just gonna I don't have very many peas here, and then I'm coming over there and we'll look for worms. Look for worms and be their worst nightmare, right? Too funny. But I mean, I am all for my kid digging in the dirt and being outside. I'm a little bit worried about them bald-faced hornets. And we do have a black bear, but as soon as everything's like settled with my personal life here, I'm getting a dog. My mom keeps saying, you can't have a dog. I'm getting a fucking dog. You know what, you guys? It's like, I had a dog growing up, and I feel like I haven't been allowed really to have a dog since then. Like, for a while I rented, and like when you're renting, you can't have an animal, right? Or I mean, maybe you can if you like are renting in the right spot, but I actually like have a pretty good, me and my old landlords get along pretty good. And it's just like, no disrespect to them or anything, but they didn't really want me to have a dog in their trailer, which I get. But now that we're on this property and there's like 2 acres, after I get the truck fixed and get a little bit ahead on everything, we are going to get a dog, just because like there's so many bears. And I might even try like bear spray this year, although I've always been like kind of proponent against bear spray, thinking I would probably spray myself a lot sooner than I would actually like harm an animal. Or like if it's windy, it can like come back at you, kind of thing. But whatever, that's just me being paranoid, you know. I mean, sometimes paranoia keeps you safe, and sometimes it keeps you unsafe. Oh, here's a worm. I'm gonna call him Blackie. Did you know I used to have a robin named Blackie? Fell out of its nest. So, with your peas, I don't know, I like to like a finger deep. Sometimes when you don't plant them like deep enough, they'll like, after watering, the water will like dissipate the dirt and then they show up on the top. Right here. Watch that fence too. It's kind of my mom was here and took all my random pieces of fence, which kind of sucks. Because like, I don't know, not to like be a hoarder, but you can like build a garden gym out of pretty much any old stuff that you got kicking around, right? So I'm always kind of hesitant about throwing away like milk containers, the plastic ones, because they make good like insulator tops if you're starting your stuff outside and it's still kind of cold. The light's not that great because it's kind of opaque, but it keeps the heat in really good, like a little mini greenhouse. And she had a bunch of windows that she wants to get rid of too that I really wanted to keep, but they're like windows with no frames, and I don't know. I mean, maybe when Wolf starts going to school, I'll have some time for more projects like that and we can video them and such, and that would be cool. It would be cool to build handmade cedar window frames, right? Not that I'm good with a planer, or I don't even know what kind of tools you would need for that job, but I'll try anything one time. So yeah, so selling the resin was cool. I probably made, I think this month I'm gonna be close to clearing $300 from my small business, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but last year I wasn't making any money off my small business in the months where there was no market. So to be able to make $300 at the beginning of this year, like I think I made $300 last month. Did I? Maybe I made no bucks. No, maybe not. Maybe this is the first month. I'll have to look. I've been digging through my folder there, but so I'm kind of disorganized with like other types of information that I was reading, right? Other numbers. But I'm happy about it, right? Because I mean, a couple months from now it could be 600. A couple months from now it could be 1,000. Like, we'll see. On disability, or I'm only allowed to make, I think, like an extra $10,000 a year before they would like start clawing back from my check. But we're in Canada and things are super expensive, so I guess I'm just gonna try and do the most that I can do. Yeah, so octopus is gone, ashtrays. Oh, and the bear and the moose things. Everybody really likes those plaques, especially down here because we're like bear country. So I guess that's a piece of advice for like, you know, like if you are a small town, maybe it's good to like make some products that are local to your area, right? And everything that I make around here is like, like bears, Bella Coola Valley and bears, right? So tourists will come to town and buy a bear, right? You know, what'd be cool is I should start doing a lot more like mountain settings, or with all those pieces of wood I have, I should be drawing some mountains on them and making like mountain scenes. You know how they have those old logger saws? And then they paint like fir tree stuff on them or whatever. So anyways, this is not I'm probably looking pretty haggard today. I'm feeling haggard. I'm feeling haggard. And I'm like, just adjusting to the change in life. Physically, it's like, I don't know. We've headed back into the friendship thing. I feel like, except for like when you're in high school and you're like you're like more looking for a partner, I guess, to spend your life with. And now I'm kind of at the part of my life where, I don't know, I probably won't have a partner again in my life, and trying to be okay with that. Feeling a lot less weepy about it than I was the last couple weeks, because it's coming to the point where it's like, that could just save me a whole pile of stress. I mean, it's not supposed to be that way. I guess you're supposed to like be with somebody that's gonna make your life better, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's not a possible thing. So yeah, time heals all your wounds, that's for sure. So you can probably just see my legs now in this one. I'm gonna flip you back over and try not to All right, so probably this row of peas is too far out, and what I'm gonna have to do is wait for them to grow and then stretch them over, which is not like the best case scenario. I could put some sticks in here, but this is just my little pea area. I really like this thing actually, and never has it been like it's getting a little, see how it's getting, like these are rotten. These are rotten now. I should have, if I felt like it, I should have replaced it. But you know what? I'll replace it next year. It's fine. It'll hold peas this year. I'm way behind in things. There's my kale bed, which also the bear stepped on that. So I need to rip that log out of there. But I would like to just turn up this whole area, even though this is my best looking grass over here. It used to be garden. It used to be part of that. So we got potatoes in. We gotta water them. I got peas in. I'm gonna rip those up next. And so that's kind of why I'm just not like on the river. I'll try to get in the house later. And yeah, like my mom offered to watch Wolf, but I'm just not in the mood, you guys. I'm not. When I started this channel, I had the hope that it would like allow my family some freedom to go and see our other family. And now, I mean, I always like being outside. There's my larch tree. I love being outside. There's a starling. But I have to realign the goal, I guess, is what we're saying. I don't even know. I was zoomed right in on that whole video or what? Oh my God. Like my Bob Burger hat. So anyways, we'll go over to the other side next. I'm going to dig this up because I don't have that many peas. I've only got that. Yeah, they're muddy. Rip all this old stuff out. And that's a Mad Dog Mount Nuts gardening video. There's a spider here. Spider and chips. Ew, it's pieces of dead bug. Sick. Lovely. Thanks for watching.